Hey guys, welcome to my home. Come on in. Hallway isn't that interesting, so let's just skip through that bit. Come on into the main living space. So this room is what totally sold us on this flat. When we were renting, we were like, all we were looking for is like one big, massive room, which, ta-da, this is. I spent ages trying to work out the layout for this space. In an ideal world, would have to have two of these cord sofas either side of the fireplace and then having two chairs here. But this is a home that needs to work for us, and functionally, that didn't work. I also don't have the money to buy another one of those sofas. So this old girl, we've got still, I think I've had this sofa for, 10 years now. And it makes my soul happy because one foot broke when we had a house party and someone was jumping on it. And now actually every single foot, I won't tell you the brand, but every single foot has broken. But it's the comfiest sofa, and it's actually where I sit and then Sam sits here. We've got these beautiful big windows that are absolutely stunning. They do let in light, but what you can see very clearly probably from this video is it's always grey in London, always grey, and this is a room that faces north. I needed to choose a neutral because the landlord really wanted to keep it light and neutral, which also actually I really like because it's a room we use all the time, so keeping it light was really nice. So I went for white 06, which is a white with a pink undertone. So it's got this sort of warmth to it. It's not yellowy. And it's really lovely because then obviously we went for the eggshell to help. And I've done the eggshell on everything, the ceiling, the woodwork, the walls. And that just really helps reflect more natural light around the room. And then I actually wanted to bring my personality and Sam. Sam's my husband, by the way. He's not some like random guy that I just always refer to. But Sam and I wanted to bring our personality to the space. I wanted to create somewhere that wasn't somewhere which I needed to show off or like it was for work or it needed to be Instagram perfect. So it's really important that this home told Sam and I's personality and everything. I would go as far as saying pretty much most of the things in this room we've collected over time and all have a story. I'm trying to think, okay, this guy, she'll be so happy that I'm highlighting it in this video. My older sister made this for my grandfather. It's an ashtray. I think she made it when she was like 8. This, I reckon, would sell for a fortune. It's so cool, and I've always loved it, and actually I stole it from home. And again, like, this old card box was my granny's, and my mum had these doves, even though they're a bit random, but in her bedroom. And then when you come over here, this actually is a really cool example, actually, I'm excited to show you on this video. Pink and green was the colour combination that we really wanted to go for up here. Not only because most of our stuff was pink and green already, but also I just love that complementary colour pairing. And I always talk about bringing in a third colour. That third colour, we wanted it to be the mustard yellow. And so I've got accents sort of that colour, which you can see in little pops, like in the rug here, to then the vase and the chair over there. But these books, I need to find out where I got them from. You can buy by the meter, and they're so goddamn cute. Like, where's a good one? This is a cute one. They're actually real books, and they're so beautiful, and they're all old, and I mean, that is an amazing color combination. But yeah, really lovely way to inject some color. If you have got neutral on the walls, lovely way, bring it through books. If you've got like large shelving, you know, you can fill it full of like trinkets and, you know, colorful ornaments. Coming over to the dining room, these croissants I obviously have out here all the time, didn't just get them for you. So this dining space, super cute. Again, my style has moved away from this. Like this is more farmhouse, and actually, ideal world, I'd want it to feel a bit more contemporary, a little bit more modern over here. But we've always had this, again, I've had this table like, you know, the sofa over there for years, and my style has changed. So I will probably look at, you know, selling this and getting something else. But for now, it feels so cozy and I love it over here. And it's a really nice table to work from during the day. Something else that you guys might be picking up on is the amount of art that is everywhere. Art is a huge passion of mine. And for me, it's where I get all of my inspiration when I look at a color scheme for a room. Actually, the picture over there I'll show you in a minute is the one that inspired us for this whole flat. But always playing with height, I think is really important when positioning art. It's really important that everything's not symmetrical. It's fun to play around with like height. And we've got these gorgeous, really amazing high ceilings, which, I mean, I couldn't get up there. I had to climb on this to hang this. And I ideally would have gone a little bit higher, but I love the way that that picture takes your eye up and draws attention to the whole room. Oh, another great thing, if you've got shelving, put a piece of art and just break up the back of the shelves. It's really nice having a picture to do that. And this is the picture that inspired the whole colour scheme for the whole flat. This is my favourite picture. It's of a beach in Cornwall. Actually, all of these pictures, bar this one, are set in Cornwall, which again is the place that is so special to Sam and I. Got to highlight this picture. So this, Sam actually did himself, this masterpiece. He did that. I'm so proud of him. I think that is the most incredible picture. That's the first picture that he said he's painted in like, well, since like school. But I think that's amazing. So come on down. Spiral staircase, again, so cool. It gives it that almost loft feel to the place. The features of this flat are pretty sensational. Come on into the kitchen. I would say that this room has had the most transformation, or the biggest transformation, I should say. This was all brown in here. Everything was brown, cabinets brown. There was really horrible handles. And I don't know if you guys can see, but like the floor is just, it's not great. But again, we're renting. So I bought a massive rug to hide the tiles. And then I painted, and it only took me a day. I took them all off, primed it, 2 coats. This is blue 15. And I went for blue 15. Again, brings that sort of Cornwall feel to the kitchen. But this blue has a really heavy yellow undertone that has so much warmth to it. And when you then upcycle the handles, these are from Plank Hardware. And I use them a lot in my mood boards. Honestly, they're so stunning. And they just inject like warmth into this already quite dark space. Went for the white 06 on the ceiling and on the walls as well to carry on that neutral flow. And then this part here, I'm gonna turn into a windowsill that could be almost like a little reading nook. And then out here, I see myself in the summer. My dream is to like put a table and chairs or build sort of bunket seating out there and almost, I don't even think that opens, yeah, serve the food like through here. I love cooking, and when Sam and I first moved here, we didn't see ourselves spending much time in this kitchen, but actually because I cook so much, Sam loves to like hang out with me. And so our dream would have been to have like a lovely bistro table with amazing chairs. And maybe one day we will. But this was outdoor furniture that we had, I mean, years ago, that I painted in blue 111. And like, it's great, it does the job. I want to get little cushions because they're not very comfy. And then another trick, just get really big oversized plants to hide horrible, you know, fridge cables that you can't move. And then actually that's the lit color palette that I created. Some of those colors we actually didn't keep, but I know, that tells a story. I love that picture. Now we go into the bathroom. Now, this isn't like the most exciting part of the home, but this fills my soul with happiness. We've got his and her sinks, finally. Even though this is a one-bed flat, the fact that I've got these sinks, I feel so grand in here. We didn't do much decorating. All I did was use leftover white 06 that I had on the walls, and these were a bit tired, so I just gave them liquid paint. But yeah, nothing much. There's no natural light in here, so got a little fake plant called Gary in the corner there. Can't kill that one, which is quite nice. This is then our main bedroom. And I love this room. It's got a natural curve to it, which I think is just showing the character of the building. And the theme that I wanted to go for again is to pull those blue tones down. The red thread that I have going throughout my whole house is pink. So you'll notice every room has an accent or a link to the pink color, which just really helps connect the spaces together. I upholstered this a couple of years ago. This is controversial. Soho House would love the way I've styled this, but I was actually thinking the other day, I really like it. And I was saying this to the guys in the office. It's so fun to like play around with what you've got, and like, you know, one day you might want to have colored cushions. The other day you might want to keep it a bit more simple. But I actually was really liking the layout of this bed. I preferred it like this, actually. These, I mean, I got from Facebook Marketplace for a £5. I think they were £5 each. I'm gonna paint them. I wanna do something quite creative with them. I don't know what yet, but I will paint them. But I love bedside tables with a bit of storage. I think when you live in London, you don't have much storage at all. And then, oh, actually I don't actually know what this looks like in here, so bear with me. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, but what I really wanted to show you was, hold on. I don't know if you can see, I just used leftover blue 15 paint from the kitchen and did it in here. I didn't have enough for the doors, actually. I need to do those. But it just, quite a nice way to like brighten up the inside of a cupboard. Come on up, come on up. So that's my home. I've got a load of candles to blow out. If you guys have any questions when it comes to color, always just drop us a comment. Like, we're here to help. I'm pleased I got to show you a bit of me and a little bit about the space that makes me feel happy and safe. Oh my God, I got so tired from the stairs. Oh, I'm out of breath, babe. I'm not used to stairs. My last flat didn't have stairs. I'm knackered. Oh, what's going on?